Alright, hey guys, and we're back with some more Kindred spirits on the roof. Last time we left off, we had the two, well, I say two, it's mostly just we're still following the story of this girl and how she grew to seem to have this, I don't know, is it crush yet? I don't know if we can call it a crush yet, but we'll see how her story continues. I thought and came to a conclusion. I'd sneak into Ahara-senpai classroom when she wasn't there and put the letter in the bag or in her desk. But it's in the same inner building. I'm kind of nervous. The inner buildings only has third-year classrooms. Naturally, the only people in the hallways were third years too. It was intimidating for a first year like me, who just started school a few weeks ago, to wander there alone. But I worked up the courage and walked straight toward Ahara-senpai's classroom. I already knew which desk was hers, the fourth from both the front and the window. That's kind of suspicioso, if I do say so, but we won't ask how she knows that. It's also pretty scary that it's right in the middle of the classroom. I took a stealthy glance into the classroom. Oh, there are people in there. Inside were four third years sitting right next to Senpai's desk talking about something. Oh, come on, why are there people here? Well, it wasn't particularly strange for them to be here. They appeared to be happily chatting about this or that. Oh, they had snacks laid out too. It doesn't really look like they're leaving anytime soon. I decided to wait for an opening, but the third years kept on talking on and on. They were making no move to leave. What should I do? I couldn't just stroll in there and put a letter in Senpai's desk with a bunch of people watching. And what if she came back while I was standing outside waiting? I wouldn't be going to all this trouble if I were able to just give her the letter directly. I came here because I can't do that. I guess I should give up for today. My timing just happened to be off. Thinking that, I reluctantly walked away from Senpai's classroom. Tomorrow I'll leave the letter there. So I decided. Yeah, good luck, mate. I feel like it's not going to work out so well for you. I just have a feeling. Day 29. Still, the kids are sitting inside the classroom. But the decision didn't end up bearing fruit. Neither on the next day, nor the day after that. Someone always stayed behind in Ahara-senpai's classroom after school. Sometimes the same people as the first day, sometimes different people. They'd been chatting or studying. Once Senpai had been there herself doing some work, and I'd spun around and run off right then and there. How come there's always someone in there? It wasn't as if I had a grudge against any of the people staying behind, but I wanted to complain to them. Why are you still here? And when you don't need to be? And like that, a golden week came and my letter was still undelivered by the holiday. My holidays were spent feeling frustrated at home. I understand her pain. Oh, it's such a tough thing to do. Freaking, like, high school romances. Is this the new one? I think. Yeah. Bam. Wait, could we, like, go back to the main story there if we wanted to? Is that how this works? Could I have actually switched there? Interesting. The Monday after the holidays. I headed to Ahara-senpai's classroom, determined to succeed at my task. I headed there, but she's so cute! Oh my gosh. I can't stand it. God, they're there today too. I should have been used to it by now, but the disappointment still stung. I must have gotten my hopes up during the holidays. There was a group of third-year students in the classroom again today. I knew each of their faces by now. This group often stayed after school to chat. And right next to Senpai's seat. Oh, just go home already. It's probably not going to work today either. Ugh, they've got snacks and everything too. Another failure. I just want to give her the letter. I just want her to read it. Really. I really want Senpai to read my letter. I want her to see my words and to understand my feelings. Because if I never convey them to her, they might wither or fade away. No. I'm worried I'll start thinking these feelings are some kind of mistake. I've made up my mind to succeed this time. Are you there, God? It's me, Sina. As my face started to waver and I thought of going home. Hey, somebody, there's a dog in the school building. Huh? I heard a sudden shout from down the hallway. A dog? That sort of thing happens here too. And when I thought to leave and check it out, the door on the other side of the classroom sprang open. Huh? A dog? Seriously? Where? The people inside were leaving, trying to find the dog. They passed right by me, not even taking note of me, and wandered off in the direction the voice had come from. Is this my chance? I hurriedly peeked into the classroom. It was empty! Yes! Ta-da-da-da! I opened the door. This is my only chance. I have to be quick. Yeah! Mission accomplished! Don't put it in the wrong desk, please. Senpai's desk. I could never mistake it. I beelined across the room. Where should I put the letter? Her bag was there too. Where should I put it? In her desk? In her bag? Which would she notice first? Her bag! Oh, I'm sorry, Senpai! The lisp is back. I pulled open the zipper on the bag, only as far as I needed, and stuck the letter inside before immediately closing it tight. Yes! Mission accomplished! I feel sort of like a spy. Oh, I have to get out of here. They might come back. I ran into the classroom. Yeah, we did it! And carefully shut the door, and then I ran through the halls. I gotta say, I wasn't, this is probably like the best art I've done in any of the visual novels I've done. A lot of the visual novels I've done so far have been like independent, like English original visual novels, but this is like a true blue Japanese like style anime visual novel, and the art is unbelievable. My face might catch on fire. I finally left my letter. That letter, the one I want Senpai to read. Will Senpai realize it was from me? Does she remember me? Will she recognize my name? And will she read what I wrote? And when she reads it, what will she think? She won't be creeped out, will she? I asked her to meet me on the roof after school on Thursday. Will she come? My mind was swimming with worries. But more than that, at that moment, I did it. I was happy. I was so happy I thought I might cry. I finally took the first step towards expressing my feelings to Senpai. Yay! Happy ever after. Well, not really. I'm so thirsty. I'm one of those people that will be really lazy, and I don't drink all day, and then I realize at the end of the day, like, what do I have a headache for? Well, it's because you didn't drink anything all day, you dingus. But that's beside the point. Oh, so she looks, her eyes are all shifty. Oh, we're about to get rejected. I can't deal with getting rejected right now. This is not okay. Look at her eyes, look at all up to the left. Alright. I'm sorry. I tried to come as soon as homeroom ended. She came. She really came. After school on Thursday, I'd flown from my classroom after homeroom and headed straight for the roof. It was nerve-wracking, standing all alone on the roof while waiting for Ahara Senpai, but I calmed myself by remembering that Senpai's classroom is in the inner building, was so far from here. And after a little while, Senpai came. Don't take that out of context, please. I don't know why I'm laughing. What? Did you wait long? Oh, she's so short! It's adorable! Not at all. I hurriedly shook my head. I hadn't waited at all, on the contrary. I was so happy she came after finding a letter in her bag like that, and after reading what I'd said in it. So... Oh, that was her. Yes? What was it you wanted to say? Right. I thought about it again and again, practiced it in my head over and over, but the words were stuck in my throat when I needed them most. What should I do? The words won't come out. Senpai's face is so near, and everything seems like it's spinning around me. She looks a little worried. Yeah, it must be natural after reading that letter where I like totally poured my heart out to her and whatever. Does she know what I'm going to say next? Is that what she's worried about? But I have to say it. Senpai, I'll say it, me. Love you. That's a bit straightforward. I thought we were like confused about what we wanted to say. I mean, I thought we were like, maybe it's more of an admiration thing. Nope. Bam! Love you. That's one thing I've always found really funny with visual novels and anime in general. Maybe this is a thing in Japan, but in here in America, it's always like I have a crush on you, or I kind of like you, and let's go out. And then after a while, the love you comes then. And things like this is like, bam, love you. And it's like, oh, okay. She's ... The famous ... She's surprised. She looks shocked. I know it's weird to say this. I know I'm a girl, and you're a girl too, Senpai, but I love you, Senpai, really. I know it's weird, and that you might think I'm weird, but I love you. I said it. I actually said it. I may have calmed down a little after getting the words out, and I was able to look up at Senpai's face again. Ahara's face was just very worried. Yeah, I can't blame her after hearing that from some random first year she only just met. I'm sorry, Senpai, for saying this weird stuff. No, but I was really happy that you helped me that day, Senpai. I was happy that you cleaned the dust from my uniform. So I thought, wow, what a great Senpai. And I just couldn't get you out of my head after that. And is this weird for two girls? I mean, is it okay? I mean, sure. What am I going to ask what am I doing asking Senpai this? But I don't care if it's strange. I want her to say that it's okay. Maki-san? Yes? I don't really know if it's weird or okay or anything. Yeah, I guess I thought so. But I was happy to read your words of thanks in your letter, Maki-san. Huh? I was really happy you had so much gratitude when I just showed you around the school a little. I thought I'd like to be friends with a person like that. Senpai? So, well, we could start as friends, right? Senpai? Am I happy with this? Am I okay with just being friends? I'm sorry, I don't really understand your love yet, Maki-san, but I'd like to see if I can love you as a friend first. Is that not good enough? No! That's totally good enough! I want to be friends with you too, Senpai! Yeah, we can start as friends, that's fine. Oh, good. Yes, let's start as friends. I think I'll be able to love you that way, and I'll be happy that you love me the same way. If Senpai would say she loved me, if Senpai would come to love me in that way, we can consider what might come next little by little, but I don't really understand much of it myself. Yes, then we'll be friends, Senpai. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, Maki-chan. Yeah! Oh, she's so cute! Yes, I'm really happy I'm friends with Senpai now. And she really, and she said she loved me. And she called me Maki-chan. I struck a victory pose in my mind and heard something like applause ring out behind me. I actually glanced behind me, checking if someone was really there. What is it, Maki-chan? Oh, no, it's nothing. Thank you for coming today. No, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry though. We're friends now, but I do have to do my committee work. Oh, no, it's fine. Actually, can I help you with that? Huh? I'm going to help you, Senpai. I'll do whatever I can. Alright. Senpai and I left the roof, and I looked over my shoulder one more time, where I heard the noise, but really there was no one there. Yeah, it's empty, but I could have sworn I heard someone congratulating me. Oh, it's so cute! It's adorable. I've been feeling I'll probably end up saying that a lot in this game. Oh, I see. So it's kind of color-coded. That's convenient. Yuri Cupid 1. Main. Oh, I haven't done their voices in a while. I haven't been mass recording. I really should sit down and just like record this for an hour or two. So every time I go to record, I don't lose my voices. Seeing as Sachi-chan's or Sachi-san's voice is like the exact same as the other girls. But oh well. Welcome, Yuna-san. Hello, it's been a little more than a week since the two ghosts first appeared, floating before me on this roof. I usually come up here for lunch, and that's been the same since long before I met these two. But since that day I first saw them, the day after when I decided to help them out, we've had a few conversations. The issue today was the way that they'd asked me to come and speak to them. Can you stop calling me up here with blood-written messages in class? What? Why? It's scary. It's not good for my heart. Oh, I gotta burp, but I can't, so I'm gonna take a drink of water because I can. That's some quality H2O. I gotta burp now, and it won't go. So I apologize. I don't have to mute my mic, which is a darn shame. Would it be better if I whispered into your ear from behind? How about neither? I sighed and sat down on the bench, opening my lunch. The two kindred spirits, Sachi-san gets mad when I don't call them that, take me sitting down to eat as a signal. I just read they take me sitting down to eat as a signal to start telling me about what's been going on around the school. Of course, by what's been going on, I mean all the laced romance gossip. Yes. Maki-chan and Maki-chan are spending all their time... I feel like that's wrong, but let's just continue. All their time together after school. I'm glad things worked out for them, though they're starting as friends, of course. I can't believe Maki-san. Maki-chan worked so hard to get to confess her feelings, she should have just accepted them. She seems like a cautious one. But Maki-chan tried so hard. How happy she was just becoming friends with Maki-san. Is it... Oh, I didn't even... Because they've been... I've been reading the other names this whole time. So it's Maki and Miki. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. I think she should have gone all the way. Oh. Was I reading the right... I don't think I was. Right? Wasn't her confession amazing? Yeah, I've heard this 3 times now. I have to do 2 things when I talk to these two. It's a little rude, but I don't look at them, and I don't reply out loud. I mean, no one else can see or hear them. The other people on the roof have no idea they're there. So if I didn't do this, I'd look like, well, like a person looking at nothing and speaking to no one, and I don't want to do that. Oh, no one cares how many times you've heard it. She was so cute and brave, and a little cool too. Yes, you're right. I would have loved it if they'd started there if you were there to see it, Yuna-san. I doubt she would have been able to confess her feelings if I'd been watching her. I can speak to them in a tiny, barely audible whisper, which they can carefully pick up on. Apparently, Sachi-san can feel strong emotions from people, and she calls it hearing the voices of people's hearts. That's how she finds out who people are in love. Yeah, I guess. Really, that's kind of scary. Could you hear what I'm thinking too? But she doesn't act like she's picking up on anything and everything. How much can she actually sense? Worrying about something like this may be pointless, of course. Anyway, I can converse with them without actually speaking out loud, and it's easy now that I've gotten used to it. I really was a marvelous confession. It made me remember when you confessed to me, Megami. Really? I'm so happy. I tried really hard back then, too. They look weird when they hug like that. I don't know why. It doesn't look right. I mean, I don't know. Like, the way the bodies are contorted, it confuses me. But that's neither here nor there. Ah, yes. You conveyed your feelings wonderfully. That's why I was able to respond to you so quickly. You'll make me so happy. Okay. Keep at that, please. However, Miki-san's still as preoccupied as ever. I'm familiar with Miki-san and the two are discussing, though we aren't friends or anything, though. She's called the Saint of Shujiro, a third year vice president of the beautification committee, Ahara Miki-senpai. She's popular and really reliable. She's always doing all sorts of favors for people because of that. I've met her a few times, even done a few small jobs with her. Once I was hanging around after school and a teacher asked me to do something. One way or another, I ended up finishing it with Ahara-senpai. It was just an odd job for the teacher with nothing at all to do with the beautification committee, and yet, of all of a sudden, I'd found Ahara-senpai working alongside me. It was incredibly soothing, thanks to her, and I'd been grateful for her help, but I wondered why she does stuff like that. As for Maki-chan, she's a girl from the other day, the first one I helped for these two. The first year girl who was standing hopelessly outside that third year classroom, waiting to deliver her letter. I see, so she's Maki-chan, and a girl she likes is Ahara-senpai. Maki-chan's been helping her. She really is hardworking. She wants to be together with Miki-san as much as possible. I want to be with you as much as possible too, Sachi-san. Oh, but we're always together, aren't we? That's not true. Lately we've been apart lots while searching the school. Well, we can avoid that. That's right. I thought these two could move around the school at will, but that doesn't seem to be the case. As it turns out, they each have specific places they can move around. And not that I know why. I guess ghosts have their own territories or something. Come to think of it, it was only Sachi-san who came with me to the inner building that last time. Megami stayed in the roof. I'm sorry for making you feel lonely, Megami, but this is all so we can make our wish come true. Yeah, I know, but I don't like being apart from you, Sachi-san. Yeah, really. Can you keep it at that? You don't have to report about Maki-san and Ahara-senpai or anything, do you? Ah, that's right. They've been together after school a lot, but Miki-san's always had some duty or task to deal with, and Maki-chan is helping her so they can at least be together. But the two of them hardly have any time when they can relax together. Oh, now that you mention it, I think they really... Man, this is the one thing about this game. It's so hard to tell who's speaking. Because her mouth is open now. Ugh. I think they really need alone time if Miki-san is ever going to be able to see Maki-chan as in a romantic light. I see. They need some alone time together, don't they? Time to deepen their relationship. I want time to deepen our love together too, Sachi-san. You've got all the time in the world after everyone goes home, don't you? She's right. We can have our together time when no one else is around. But what can these names are so similar. But what can Miki-san and Maki-chan do? I don't think it'd be possible to lessen Ahara-senpai's workload. I don't know how to say it. It's like there's just this presumption that work will head her way. It's not fair to her to work every day after school, though And Maki-chan, and yeah, Maki, oh, the names! And Maki-chan appears very eager to talk with her about all sorts of things, too. Right, as long as she's walking around school, she's going to get more requests. I see. That means they just need to be somewhere requests won't find them, huh? What do you mean? Well, they need to be somewhere where they can be alone together in secret, right? Nobody can ask a Haru-senpai to do things if they can't find her. Ah, of course. A secret hideout for just the two of them. Yeah, well, if there were a place like that, they could hide there, and I guess they'd be able to talk about, you know, love or whatever. That's right, you're amazing, Yuna-san. I guess you're pretty smart, but where is this place? Well, I don't know. You don't say. I don't know everything about the school. But if we know just what we need to tell them about that place, all we need to do is find it. I knew you'd think of something, Yuna-san. Sure. Where would be good, though? Sachi-san and I have plenty of secret spots, but I don't want to tell you them. Right, and some of them are a little difficult to get to the normal way. I wouldn't want someone else coming to one of those places if we were together either. I'd scare them away. Yeah. Anything else to report? God, do these two ever stop flirting? It's kind of true. It's like, oh my gosh. We're not getting anything done. Oh, that's right. We do have something else today. What is it? We found another person Sachi-san's been sensing love rays from. Love rays? Whatever. Okay. So there are more of these people. Yes, we haven't quite narrowed it down yet, though. What do you mean? It's a group of 3. I already know where this is going. That are always together. I can tell that it's coming from them, but I can't tell which one likes which. I think they said something like this before. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, and I do hope you enjoyed, but we will see you back on the prowl next time. Bye-bye!